Well, first of all, I am so sorry because it is really storming outside right now, so it's really dark in here, and also you might hear some very loud thunder. But I've got a kind of fun idea, and I don't want to let the sky stop me from building, so I'm here anyway. Today I want to try and let a randomizer decide what we build in The Sims. I'm not going to randomize for every feature of the build, but I am going to randomize for what pack I have to use, and I'm going to let whatever we get assigned kind of determine the style of the build, and I'm going to try to use as much from that pack as I physically can. With things like kits and stuff packs, I'd like to try and use every single item, but I do not think I could use every single item from like Get Famous in a build, for example, because that one has some kind of weird things in it. But no matter what happens, I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to use James's random pack generator for this because he's got a really handy tool for it on his website. I'll link it down below for you, but you can also just Google Sims 4 random pack generator and it comes up right away. So I've set it up with the packs that I have, but I turned off the Create a Sim kits because I can't very well build with those. And I'm going to have it give me just one result, and whatever we get, we will have to build with. Oh, Get to Work. Interesting. I don't really build houses with Get to Work that often, so I'm kind of curious actually to test that out. Should I do it in Magnolia Promenade? I feel like that's kind of a weird world to live in. It's very like shop focused. I don't even really know what kind of windows this pack comes with, so this is gonna be interesting. I might get a test sim. Oh, let's use Rory. Okay, I'll move her over here. Yeah, let's just start by looking at some of the options because I mean, I've never really used these windows. Maybe that could be an interesting one for us to put. The rest of this stuff, like, I'm not putting jail windows. I don't think I want to have lab windows, and I don't really want to have this like mirror one-sided window either, so I guess I'll be using these. I kind of like the idea of them being all black like that. The doors are pretty, I don't know. I mean, they're like very lab heavy as well. And this one's got an open sign. Maybe I'll use these though, because that could be kind of interesting. What about furniture? Like, what are we working with? I know we have some things, like we do have a bed. It's just a jail bed. And there's also couches and stuff. I had an era where I was really obsessed with these chairs. We've got bookshelves. There's some random tables. We could put like a cell, you know. I think we could do this. Okay, I think we can pull this off. I think I'm gonna try and do it on a budget as well. Although maybe this lot is a bit big for that purpose. Now I'm kind of thinking like we could do a Get to Work starter home. That would be useful for people that are maybe starting to play with that pack for the first time. I'm gonna bulldoze this lot. I liked this house. That's a shame. We're gonna end up with something that's a lot more sad looking. Oh, one of my kittens is in here now. Well, they're not kittens, she's 3. But in my mind, they're the kittens. I don't know if you can see that right there. But that's my black cat, Sunny. You might just see like a shadow moving back there behind me. If you see a random tail or something, don't panic. Okay, let's think about this window situation. I wonder if we could do this. Wait a minute. This is gonna be kind of a weird shape, okay? But bear with me. I feel like I've got an idea. What if we had those 3 windows like this, and then we make this part like really lofted, raised up? Maybe I don't like that. I had in my head this would be nice because I would be able to have like some kind of side entrance to it. I just like the idea of it being tall, but maybe that's not good. Oh my god, that's the only wallpaper from Get to Work. What are we supposed to do with that? And we have like linoleum. I don't really want to use those flooring items either. I know I said I would, but it just is icky. I don't like it. I feel like maybe this could have some potential here, especially if there was like some kind of funky overhang above the door or something. Of course, none of them are black, because why would they be? Always easier said than done. Okay, well maybe this is the whole living space. Let's just start from here, because I do like the idea of this part. I wonder if we could do like, oh, I never used that floor. It kind of has like an unfinished kind of energy to it. Do you think it would be okay if I didn't use Get to Work? Like specifically if I did not use Get to Work doors? I know that's kind of the whole point, but I'm not really feeling inspired. Okay, I think that this will be the bathroom. The height of that is just absurd. Everything about this is so weird. Ooh, what if the door was on the side? Sort of like that. And then we had some kind of alternative window solution over here. I mean, this could make for kind of an interesting sort of setup. Maybe we have like a little back patio that is this way. Maybe this should have been bigger, like just a little bit more. It would be nice. Well, actually, no, maybe not. I was gonna say it would be nice to have a bigger bathroom, but we can't afford that. Not if we're gonna try and stick to a budget. Okay, let's just use this little bathroom door then. I was thinking that this would be kind of a lofted living room, kitchen, whatever. Everything's all on a loft. I really want to use these counters, but they're very expensive. So I know that I probably shouldn't, but I really, really want to. 315 each is so bad. This one is from Get to Work, but there's not a regular counter. It's just the island counter, so I don't think that will do. Okay, but if we did this and then we did not have a dining table, or actually I probably do still need a dining table. Never mind. I want to have both. We'll see. Is that a stinky one? Surely that's not the... Does the regular one always have a stench? Did they change it? It looks the same as the one from City Living now. Oh my god, why would they do that? This is horrible. It looks so bad. I feel like I'm in a crisis at the moment. This is a disaster. Okay, here's a really expensive sofa that we can put in. Oh, what if it was hot pink? No, what if it was like neon blue? Because that's very Rory coded. Yeah, because actually some of this artwork would probably look really good with that. 190! Oh my god. It's like they think I made a money. These lights are 205. Why? There's no reason. No reason, no justification. This bookshelf is 865. That could probably go down there. I actually don't really know. Yeah, I'm not using that bed. I'm not using that bed. I'm afraid that, unfortunately, we might have to stick to this one. Okay, here's a little black desk. Let me see how far I can put that into the wall and not have any weird shadow clipping. And then maybe I could use that clear chair in here still, because I wanted to have it, but I felt like it didn't really fit. I think we should expand the house this way. It's not actually that much more expensive. It is a little bit more expensive, but I think it is worth it just to have a little bit more space in the living room and like in the dining room area. These ones are Get to Work. Doesn't look good though, like at all. I might come back to bar stools in a second. That's really close to the rest of the kitchen. We probably can't do that, can we? Okay, here is like a weird set of circles. I don't really know why I'm doing that, but I am. It's actually, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna switch this up, I think, a little bit more. I feel like maybe we need to have this whole thing scooted over just a tiny bit. I think we need like a electric blue colored bar stool, but they don't come in that color. And the bar stools are also really expensive. Maybe we could try and do them like, oh, what if they were yellow? I kind of like it. It's kind of weird. Oh my god, I used to love using this as a nightstand in small spaces. We should definitely do that again. I think we can put the bookshelf right there and then have the TV kind of off to the side. I don't know. 225. Oh my god. That's okay. This is nice. This piece of art is really good. How much was that? 135. That's more reasonable. Do I want to try and copy these windows to this side? I mean, I guess so. That saves me having to put anything on those walls, which is also probably a good thing. Okay, Get to Work. This comes in black, but at what cost? I don't really want to use metal flooring, unfortunately. I think we could do like a polished concrete down there. I think we should have a cheap computer. I guess I'll use this little lamp. Oh, but maybe we could have a lamp that is colorful instead. Does this one come in blue? Oh, yeah, it's not the right shade of blue because I don't think anything else is this color. It has like a little bit of a purple twinge to it, you know? Let me get this little trash can because that one's also Get to Work. Oh, and then maybe we could have one of these. Range hood's always nice. Should it be black? Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, I don't like this door. I'm struggling a lot with that right now, but I don't really know what an alternative would be. Well, this one is only 65 simoleons, which, I mean, that would be nice. Yeah, no, those windows will not do. I wonder if like this little one could be okay for the bathroom. What if the whole thing was up one more tile? I think it would be nicer if it was a little bit shorter. Maybe we could have the wood floor in here. Let's do brick on that wall. I was thinking maybe on the outside, like that whole section would be brick. What if that was like a little bit taller? Or no, you know what? Maybe this part needs to be a bit thicker. Opposite way. This part needs to be taller. And I think we could have some kind of skylight in there too, because that's free and also cool. And that's what we need from this place, is free and cool. Are there any weird, I'm picturing like dividers, but I don't think that there are from Get to Work. How about fences? Oh, we could have barbed wire. This fence is so expensive. It has absolutely no right to be that expensive. That is ridiculous. These columns, that doesn't look good at all. What is a person meant to do with this kind of information? Okay, so I want that to be brick all the way around it. Hello? There we go. Like, I was kind of picturing something like that. I also really thought there would be no windows right here. I don't know. I just think that's really fun. Okay, I think that this part could be all black. I kind of want this part to be a color. Oh, maybe we should put this, actually, let's switch this around. Let's do this lamp over here because we could have this one be red. We can just get like a real focus on primary colors. Oh, this plant will work. Maybe I just do that in black because the colors of the base of it aren't very nice. I still need a lamp over here. I'm actually kind of thinking about doing that one. We can have a little plumb bob theme. Put a bunch of plumb bobs everywhere. I still need to pay for a TV and the bathroom stuff, but I think I want to put the bathroom stuff in first. Can I make that whole thing small? No, I want it to be big. I want to pay for the bathroom stuff first because then I know I can afford it. Unfortunately, I'm not very well going to use that, am I? Hygienic decontamination pod for $3,000. No. No, I don't think so. I will just use the cheapest bathroom stuff, actually. I might get a slightly more expensive sink, just for fun. Okay, we need to have a dresser somewhere. Maybe the dresser could be down here by the front door. Get to Work doesn't even have a dresser, but we could do this one and we could have that be in like a cool solid color. I would like that, I think. What color? I don't know. Let me pick a rug, and maybe once I've picked the rug, we can get this to match. Whoa, hot pink. I don't think that works. I think maybe the red could work. How far into the wall can that go? Just to about there. Oh, but I kind of want it to be, oh, that one's a little bit more the right color. It's similar to the couch. Could put more brick down there. What happens if we made like a corner set of cabinetry and we put the TV on it? That's more money for no reason. We do not need to do that, but wouldn't it also be kind of cool? I could probably get this one. This one's pretty expensive. I had to size it up. I don't think that looks bad. It's actually kind of cool. What do you think about doing this cool tile in the back? I'm kind of inspired by that, actually. I think it looks really interesting. I wonder if we can make this like a brick pillar, and then I just got rid of the trash can, but maybe it'd be best if we didn't have a trash can inside anyway, because we can just pay for the outdoor one. All right, let's start picking out maybe some more artwork and, oh, maybe some more skill building kinds of things. Like, what if we had a bonsai tree? Because that would fit pretty nicely in this little nook. And then it's something to do. It's also only $200. I wonder if there's any get to work decor. I'm not that impressed by any of this stuff. This thing is kind of the vibes that I'm going for, but I don't know. It actually looks kind of good right there. And that helps with the color scheme, doesn't it? Oh, you know what we could do also is I could maybe put the shower tucked into that corner so it's not a complete waste of space. Maybe we, 460! Sorry. Sorry, wow. I was thinking, oh, we could put a neon sign. I think that might be too much money even for us. That would be fun though, wouldn't it? Oh no, but we don't have anything outside yet. Here, this little light will probably work. I'm gonna see 320. Oh my god. No. That simply won't do. We'll see. Maybe I could come back to it. What if we had like a cool blue color on that part of the building? And then maybe the roof needs to be black. This is really weird. How does that vibrant wall look on the back? I want it to be more similar to the color of the couch. I don't think that even exists really. Oh, that's a bit brighter though. And it's cheaper. I don't think I like that color. I think we should do something else inside. I mean, we could make it brighter on this wall, but then I feel like this doesn't stand out that much. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so indecisive. It's so bad. That won't work. I wonder if we could have a fun pop of, this looks like ketchup and mustard. I was gonna say a fun pop of color, but I don't really like it. What if we had these windows right there? I think it actually kind of takes away from it. Maybe they need to be big windows. Like maybe that would help it. Those are a bit more expensive and they technically are clipping, but I can get rid of this thing. We could maybe put well, I could just get rid of the dresser. Let me look at more stuff from Get to Work because it kind of could be anything. Like we could put random chairs. We could have like, oh, I forgot about this little pedestal. That's so nice. It could just be a pedestal. I think this is throwing me off. I think maybe this wall needs to be black because I want the furniture to be able to shine. That's like a black tile. I don't even really mind that. I would be open to using that on this wall too. And then we can get some kind of really funky, colorful furniture. Oh, you know what we could do is the blow up sofa. Maybe we should do that. I think that's really cool, actually. You know what else we could do? Is have some funky curtains. Those are sized up versions of the base game ones, but I think they look weird. It's actually really bad that you can't really do anything with curtains if you only have the base game. There's just not enough options. There's not any for other wall heights. What are you supposed to do? I don't like that. I was gonna try and put the rainbow rug, but I changed my mind. Maybe we have no rug. I'm gonna put this little book stack because that's kind of rainbowy, which is nice. And maybe there could be a plant on that table. That's also nice. Let me try and fix this bathroom because this looks terrible. Do you think we can get away with doing this color? I don't really know. We can get it like black and white, and maybe if there was a rug and like a plant or something that has a red accent, the towel is yellow. Okay, that's simple enough that I think we could probably leave it like that. Let me paint that stuff black. I also did the underside of this with that color because that's the free one, which we probably should have done from the beginning. Oh, also I haven't saved a single time. Okay, should it have been wood? Oh, that saves us some money. Maybe color scheme wise, it looks better like that anyway. Okay, I put an outdoor dining table and I put the yellow umbrella. I actually really liked how it looked before, but maybe I want to do this again because I think maybe it would be best interest for everyone to not have the little downstairs bit because it doesn't really fit. Oh my god, it's really thundering. That looks weird. Right there. Let me see if there's anything from Debug and Get to Work that we might want to try because I actually don't think that Get to Work really has good debug stuff. That's the trouble of it being the first pack. Like, we didn't have access to debug landscaping at this time when this one came out, so why would they give us any? I mean, I know we have like some of the alien stuff, but I don't really know if we should use that. I think we're gonna be some base game debug users today. I don't think we could do anything fancy. Oh, what about a clock? Does that have a fun color at all? Oh no. But it does look good. Do you think I can afford a grill? Oh, the grills are so expensive. I really want one, but I know I probably shouldn't. Maybe instead we could get a couple planter boxes and I can decorate those. There's also the, oh, $7.90. Never mind. I wanna get a better mailbox, I think. The neighbors have this one and that one looks cool, so I want to use it. Okay, I got a slightly nicer looking path right there. Okay, base game debug. I might get a couple of these trees to kind of line this bit right here. I don't know if I like the blue. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, I think that was maybe kind of a bad idea, but I know that there's a version of this in the base game debug. I just have to find it first. But I kind of want the, it's like, oh, it's this, literally right here. I was gonna try and describe it as like the debug hedge that's really square. Which, yeah, that's kind of what this is. It's a hedge, it's debug, and it's pretty square. Okay, that's good. That's something. Outside. Oh my god, I think I hate it. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna be really brave and pay for a couple of the bits of landscaping that I wanted to put out here. I think I'll do a red one there. That one could probably stay orange. Okay, so there's some nice landscaping. I kind of want to have like something under this bush or like some kind of thing lining it, but I also know that we don't really have money for that. Don't like those. I wanted to see if maybe the smaller window would look better here, because then it's not clipping. I think that's probably better, honestly. I don't want to have it clipping into the floor. It looked weird when the couch was floating. Okay, I do need to get an outdoor trash can, because I was trying to be cheap and not pay for one inside, but I do need to have one out here. Maybe a doormat? Yeah, that needs something like that. Okay, I just don't really know if it's worth us trying to do anything else. Oh, well, maybe if we had like a speaker on the wall, because then I could listen to music. All right. I think I might have to call it. I'm gonna be honest. I think I had a really cool vision in my head for the outside, and I did not pull it off. The vision was not matched. It does not look how I wanted it to. I'm really sorry. I swear I tried really hard. It's just kind of weird. Oh well. We can blame the wheel. We can blame James Turner and his randomizer. It was his fault. Well, I'm gonna upload it anyway, and I'm gonna try not to think about it anymore. I really did my best. I really did my best. And again, so sorry. I think On that note though, I might end the video right here. I hope that you enjoyed it. I actually think the thunder was maybe not that loud during the video, so that's good. It's still really dark in here. You'd think it was nighttime. It's actually 3:54 p.m. But anyway, I'm gonna see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye everybody. Get to Work just has such a weird collection of objects. A lot of it is very community lot focused, and that's a good thing, but it's weird to try and use them all together in a house context, I think, because there's not enough house stuff.